Hello and welcome to the Awesome 180 channel. I'm Ashton Doctor, your habit coach. Today I wanted to talk about something very important in the current scenario of the world. We are all in this world of social distancing. We're feeling trapped in our homes. We're feeling like we don't have a choice, that we are in jail. And I keep getting a lot of these responses from people saying that I have no idea what to do. I'm feeling so trapped. I'm feeling so scared. And I just wanted to share with you a few thoughts on this. You see, what happens is that there is something that we can learn from a person called Viktor Frankl. Okay? Viktor Frankl, he wrote this book called Man's Search for Meaning. Now, the scary thing with him was that he was actually in a Nazi concentration camp, right? That is one of the worst jails that you can possibly imagine. Your friends being killed every single day. And he spent years in that Nazi concentration camp. But what he did there was he learned about the psychology of the mind, and he learned and observed people and how they behave in this very confined situation. And there was one very important truth that came out from this. And he said that there is one freedom that nobody can take away from you. And he said that freedom is your ability to choose your attitude. Let me say that again. What he said was, nobody can take this freedom from you. This freedom is your ability to choose your attitude to a particular situation. Now, I think it's one of the most important superpowers that all human beings have. And that is the concept of choice. You see, right now I understand how it must be feeling. We're living in a world where we don't feel that choice is something that we can actually use. We don't have a choice of going out. We don't have a choice about what we do. We don't have a choice about going to work. We don't have anything. And we feel that our fundamental freedoms have been taken away from us. The point I'm trying to make here is that you have the ability to choose every step of the way. You can choose whether you're sitting at home. You can choose whether you break the curfew and go out. It's a choice after all. You can choose whether you want to spend time learning or spend time entertaining yourself. It's a choice. Both are correct, both are wrong. But the choices that you make every single day, every single second consist and create the life that you're going to be leading. You know, when I was studying psychology, one of the first things that was taught to me was this whole concept of stimulus and response. And one thing that Viktor Frankl said was that every time there is a difference between the stimulus and the response, there is a small moment in that between the stimulus happening and the response, and that is your ability to choose. So he said, before you respond to anything, you have the power to choose. Let that settle in. Before you respond to anything, any stimulus that's happening outside, you have the power to choose what your attitude is going to be to that particular response. You read the news, you have a choice. Your attitude turns to one of fear, one of panic, one of anxiety. You also have a choice of having the ability to reframe that outcome in an outcome of faith, in an outcome of how can I help, in an outcome of gratitude. I am safe. That is something to be grateful for, after all. So, think about this. Everything is about choice. And choice is one of those fundamental freedoms that nobody can take away from you. You might be in a hard spot. I know that. I know it is extremely difficult what we're all going through. But there's one aspect that exists for all of us, and that is our ability to choose. So your habit for the week is to observe the way you respond to situations and stimuluses. There are lots of situations and lots of stimuluses taking place around us. You have the ability to choose what your response is going to be. And I want you to start choosing a positive response to the kind of stimulus that the world is giving you today. Because after all, a positive mindset is what we currently need. Because we need to observe and we need to imagine a better future for tomorrow. So, remember your simple habit. The ability to choose your attitude, and that will set you free. And if you found this video useful, please share it with people who I know are going through a similar situation right now. If you like this video, please remember to hit like and subscribe to the channel so you're aware when future videos come out. I'm Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach, and remember, awesome lives start with awesome habits.